Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Leslie. If you haven't been here before, you wandered across my little corner of the internet. What are we doing today? Well, I did a couple of awesome prints, and I want to share them with you. Now, these prints came from Cylix, Cylix 3D on Patreon, and I will um, give that name in the description of the video so that, or in the information for the video, so that if you want to, you can go and have a look at his Patreon. He's got a lot of good stuff. So let's start with the successful print. Not that the other print wasn't a success, but it was. I'll explain when we get to it. So let's go down and we'll crack it off the plate and see how things turned out. So this one is the Flexi Dog and house print. Now I want to show you something, okay? This is a beautiful, gorgeous print. I cannot deny it. It turned out beautifully, minus the one little whisker on the face there, which we have now removed. And I will clean up when I take the head off. But I want to show you something. As you can see, there is a purge tower, poop tower, whatever we're calling it. And it is solid, guys. Like, it is solid in there. Okay? And then, not only is there a poop tower, of course, there is this. And this is just from this one print. And I'll explain it. Look at all of this. This is incredible. This was a 2-day print, okay? No, I did not turn off the machine. I put it onto the bamboo A1. I started it printing, said a prayer to the print gods, and away it went. Okay. So 2 days later, this and all of that poop is what I came up with. And the reason you get so much poop is because, let's look at the collar. It's the easiest to explain. It prints black, black, black. Oops, there's a white dot. Gotta stop. Switch to white. Oops, the white's done. Go back to the black. Every color was the same. Brown, brown, brown. Oops, stop. Cut it off. Purge some more. Do the white. Stop. Cut it off. Purge. Do the brown. One of the disadvantages. But a gorgeous print nonetheless. Let's crack it off the plate. Look at that, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Now we'll very carefully crack off our little guy. I had to refresh the glue on my plate, so I have to be very careful in getting things off because they are sticking extra right now. And I don't want to break anything, so I will grab a helpful tool. And I will just go under the loose piece and just encourage the rest to work its way off. Sometimes patience is needed, but it always does come off in the end. I just don't want it to come off broken. There we go. See, this is the part that makes me nervous. Always has, probably always will. is these little pieces. There we go. So let's move this aside. As you can see the mess on it, I'll have to wipe that all down before next use. But like I said, you know, it's a 2-day print, so you're going to get some residue on your plate. Now, there's little bits like this every once in a while. Just pull them off. Gone, done. Add them to the official poop pile there. And he is good to go. Now, this is the part that I sometimes have problems with. Oh, not this time. It fit beautifully. So there is our little guy. And now I'll take care of this little, I call them whiskers, right here and right there. It maybe needed a bit of support, but you know what? I'm not going to panic. And so this is his little doghouse. Don't you just love that? So he has his little home to sit in. Whoops. I have to practice getting the right way for the head. So big guy, little guy. Aren't those just awesome? So the only issue that I see is the one under there. Just right here, it's a little bit rough, but you know what? That's okay. I could play with it a little bit and smooth it out. It's just like little whiskers that are kind of just there. Looks like maybe somebody had, when they made it, had supports on it and then took them off. But that's that. Don't you just love this print? I think that the creator has done an awesome job. And for me, the best part is once the kids are done playing with it, he stores right inside. Right? And you could print off one house and as many dogs in different colors as you wanted. So just keep in mind all the poop, right? But the thing is, if you were to print off the house and say 4 dogs of the same color, keep it the same color, but keep that in mind, then the poop would remain the same, but you would get more dogs. So, I know. It's a great theory, right? So there we go. There is that one. I'm going to set it over here. And what I should have done, had I been thinking and not so excited to do it, I would have done a poop item. Like this little Highland cow. We would have had a dog that was multicolored, all these colors together. It's just that you don't have a say in where the colors land. Now, the next one I did is the soda can house. Now, don't you love this? It is a beautiful, beautiful print. It was done on the Anycubic Cobra S1. And it opens up. So you could store things in it. You could use your alcoholic or paint markers to go ahead and to put a design on the outside. Of course, the designer giving this is, you know, designing this does not put the name of the soda on it, but you can guess. And here, my dears, is the poop for this one. And I will show you the problem that I had. So I printed the can first, and it produced this little bit of poop because there wasn't many color changes and a little tower. And the little dragon that you print to go with it, the soda dragon, produced the rest of that poop. However, my machine, after it was a 19-hour print, and after 18 hours and 45 minutes, my machine decided, hey, I think I'm tired, and it threw an error message and stopped the print. So now, my poor little dragon does not have tops to these little soda cans. But I'm not going to waste them because it is still a beautiful print. I am going to make believe some tops. Okay. No, I need a deeper silver. I'll be right back. Just one moment. Okay, I've grabbed this one. Now, I'll give you another solution. You could use paper, cut silver paper to the appropriate size and stick it on top. But this is all I intend to do. Just kind of give it its own silver there. It is just for me to use for a sample. And so I will explain that there was a printer error and that the rest should have that cap on it. It must have been quite exciting because I had gone to bed before the printer error happened. And so I come downstairs this morning, and the door on the front of the printer was wide open. And apparently it didn't stop right away because there was poop inside the printer. And the extruder cover that covers the fan and all the major components was laying in the bottom of the printer. And what had happened was, when you look at the printer, you have the piece that goes back and forth, does the print. Then it comes back here and it wipes itself and gets rid of any excess filament. Well, it wiped, but the filament didn't drop. It was still so hot, it stuck. And so when the machine came back again, it couldn't do it properly, and so it threw an error message, and I don't know why the cap popped off, but until then, we had such a beautiful, beautiful print. I am going to redo this print after I run a couple of tests to be sure that I did fix my issue. And then I will have a proper one. But for now, this one will work. And once again, storage allows you to put your dragon right inside. I love these. I think that it's a little big. So what I might do is print another one with a smaller footprint for, for sale, so that you'll have two sizes. But other than my machine throwing a fit, not the print, I want to make that perfectly clear. This is awesome. I just love her. And I love both of these. This creator is going to be one that will be part of my Patreon list for a long time to come. Today, I am going to be receiving a little surprise. I was offered, not through the company, keep that in mind, a Flash Forge AD5X, ADX5, AD5X, I believe it's called. And so another printer will join into the fun here. I'm just wondering where it's going to go. So it arrives today. Um, so I am going to be fixing the error on that one if it's not completed. I will take the A1, clean up its plate, get it started on some more of these little magnets that I am so enjoying making. And those are from Misfits 3D on Patreon. Okay. And then on the Flash Forge, well, apparently it's a learning curve because it's a whole new operating system. And I'll tell you a secret. I am already on new system operating overload because yesterday we upgraded our cell phones and I switched. Don't come at me, no hate comments, from Apple to Samsung. And I got the new Ultra. And let me tell you, my brain is going, what did you do? I also switched out my Apple Watch for a Galaxy Watch, and my brain is just fried. So, what I'm trying to tell you is don't expect to see a video right away on the Flash Forge. I'm going to have to learn a little bit more about it. Other than that, it's been a good weekend. So, other than my little having to fix a printer, and hopefully I've already done it and it was simple because otherwise it involves taking apart a lot of pieces and soldering, which I've never done. Um, the rest of it was, really good and enjoyable. So I'll give you a final look at our prints. Like I said, these were from Patreon. He wasn't expensive. I'm not sure what he is, US, Canadian, I believe. He came in at a solid $14 a month. But there is a lot. There is a lot to offer there, so I'm okay with that. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you get to do something that you enjoy. And I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye.